who are going to be working with our beautiful harbor seals today. Today we have Nigel, closest to me on the docks here, and he is going to be working with Jessica Seal. Now Jessica is a darker seal. She was actually rescued in 2019, and she actually has a pretty unique story in that she was rescued. She was actually shot 23 times with pellet shot wounds into her head. So she suffered some pretty severe injuries from that. We've got Nigel moving into the med habitat with her, so she's going to be more on this side if you'd like to get a closer look at her. But as a result of the injury she sustained, she was actually blinded. And unfortunately, if you are a seal out in the ocean, it's actually super duper important that you have your sense of eyesight. Because believe it or not, just the hearing and those beautiful whiskers, also called vibrissae on the sides of their faces, aren't enough to really help you catch and eat your prey properly. So that sense of eyesight is super duper important. And as a result of that, the Department of Fisheries and Oceans Canada actually decided that Jessica Seal would call her home Vancouver Aquarium, which is fantastic because she has since thrived. She is actually blinded as a result of her injuries, which is why she calls here home, where we can give her that constant care and attention that she really needs to be healthy, happy, and strong. And as you can see by Nigel working with her here, she is doing just that. Further along down the dock, we actually have Billy working with our smallest harbor seal, and her name is Pim. Pim is an absolute cutie patootie. As you can see, she's doing really, really well in her sessions. She's actually 3 years old. She was rescued back in 2022. And Pim was a case of what you would call maternal separation. Maternal separation is a very, very common way that we do get the harbor seals rescued in through the Marine Mammal Rescue Center. And that's when mom isn't around for whatever reason. And if you are a baby harbor seal, when that 4 to 6 week period, it's really, really important that you have access to your mom, to her milk, to her teaching you how to be a seal. And unfortunately, Pim was kind of abandoned. So typically, when that happens, the Marine Mammal Rescue Center is going to go in and help those pups to make sure that they get those desperate calories that they really need to plumpen them up and get them ready for release. In Pim's case, however,